eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me as we continue on with the next round of Pandaemonium. So we just ended up running into, I guess, the real Lahabrea, and the next quest is a Keyword jail. Erechthonios is resolutely avoiding his father's eye. Can't really blame him, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how long it's been since last we spoke, Lahabrea, and truth be told, I had hoped we never would again. But I see now that I was a fool to think I would ever escape your meddling. Just what is that thing that called himself Lahabrea, and why is he the spitting image of your younger self? I find it hard to believe you've only just now found out such a being was wreaking havoc in Pandaemonium. Did you think matters would simply sort themselves out? I suppose you deserve at least a courtesy explanation. I was well aware of the anomalies occurring within Pandaemonium, including the fact that Azim and Elidibus had taken it upon themselves to investigate. I saw no reason to insert myself into the situation. For a time, that was. Imagine my surprise when instead of a formal report from you and yours, I received a communication from one of the Keywards stating that research and operations were proceeding as usual. While Hephaestus' deception was almost childish in its simplicity, it became plain to me that your grasp on the situation was slipping. So you knew of his existence from the beginning? I can hardly imagine that you would suffer another to masquerade as one of the convocation, not without good reason at least. As you well know, the name Lahabrea is but a marker of my station. 'Tis not the name I was born with. Hephaestus has claimed that for himself. I cannot fault him for it, as he is my other half, in a matter of speaking. And what the heck are you talking about? What do you mean your other half? He knows all that I know, my equal in every way, yet within his heart is naught but greed, envy, and desire, all the emotions that we are loath to acknowledge within ourselves. If what you say is true, what purpose could such a being serve? He is the product of experimentation gone awry, a reminder of the days when I was yet young and reckless. I thought him sealed away for good, but it seems time has a way of unearthing the shame we bury. When he spoke of my mother, he looked at you with venom in his eyes, blamed you for her death. Tell me, was he right to do so? His words were but the ramblings of a tortured mind. The hatred and despair he endures has warped his view of the world irrevocably. And now that he has awakened, he must be put to rest. If he succeeds in breaching Pandaemonium's protective wards, he shall invite disaster onto our star. As Chief Keyword of Pandaemonium, it is my duty to decide the proper course of action. As such, I declare that all research shall be summarily abandoned and the facility destroyed. What? You would leave the other warders to their doom? 'Tis a choice befitting Lahabrea. Do you disagree? You speak of duty, and ours is to guide our star and its inhabitants upon the correct course. It is no surprise that you would choose annihilation of Pandaemonium if its existence posed even the remotest risk to our people. Yet as you can see by Erechthonios' response, the decision is somewhat more nascent than that. Azim and I grappled with this conundrum for some time, in fact. That is precisely why I choose to involve myself directly. It was the only way I could truly determine the best solution. And you need not trouble yourself with that further. The Chief Keyword must prevent the worst from occurring, no matter the cost. Your feelings, Elidibus, are of no consequence. Have you taken even a moment to consider another path? No. You spared nary a thought for aught but yourself and your duty. You have no idea of the trials we've endured, the foes that Claire has stood against. Claire, is it? A being of such ether as I have never seen. What are you? She is the guiding star that shall lead us safely through this. Thanks to her stout arm and steadfast courage, we have subdued the mythic creations and returned them to their selves. Speaking of which, I would hear your opinion, Claire. As outsiders, we are in a unique position to look upon circumstances with our vision unclouded by attachment. Okay, so what to choose? Well, this can only be one solution here. I still don't know if we can trust this Lahabrea, but I think I'd rather listen to him than the other crazy one that we just spoke with. But yeah, it's too soon to give up on saving the others. Agreed. We still know next to nothing about Hephaestus, and I highly doubt Lahabrea has been forthcoming with the truth. But we managed to regain control of Asphodelos. He must be made to see that there is merit in continuing on this path. I have it. Speak in your official capacity as Elidibus the Emissary. Judge which approach is more sound, and even Lahabrea would be compelled to listen. As Elidibus, I am duty-bound to assess the matter from a position of impartiality. My opinion as Themis can carry no weight. You understand what that means, yes? I do. Even so, you've walked with us all this time, seen what we've seen. Based on that alone, I trust that you'll find the best way forward. Very well. Then my capacity as emissary, I shall state my judgment. At present, there are merits both in destroying Pandaemonium outright and in taking time to rescue its researchers, and neither is yet an impossible task. Therefore, I judge that the most measured choice would be to continue upon our present course. We delve into Abyssos, interring any mythic creation we encounter along the way. You have yet to witness Claire's might and Erechthonios' resolve. I would ask that you see our capacities firsthand, and only then decide if our endeavor is futile. If such is the will of the emissary, then I shall obey. However, if indeed I find your strength to be lacking, I trust there'll be no objections to the immediate destruction of Pandaemonium. You needn't worry about that. We won't fail. You are bolder than I remember. And you're even more tedious than I remember. Claire, come find me when you're finished. Erechthonios is understandably frustrated. If we are to conquer Abyssos, we must go forth with clear heads. Pray lend an ear to his troubles, that their weight might be lightened. Well, this is awkward. Despite recent developments, our plan remains unchanged. Pray call me Themis for the time being. It shall put us all in the correct mindsets, and in fact, I may be coming to prefer that name. Aww. You've done all you can with words. Only your actions can convince me now. Well, I mean, he's as stubborn as the Lahabrea that I know and loathe. But what is going on here? I'm just completely lost. How can that be his other half? Is it like with Claire and Frey, like, or Darkseid or anything like that? I don't know. I really don't know. You okay, buddy? You do have my gratitude. Ill-fit as I am to show it at the moment. Without your words to sway him, Lahabrea would have carried out his plan without a second thought. When at first we realized the creations had slipped their bonds, the other Keywards did all in their power to restore order, even though they could have chosen escape. They remained to aid their allies. I'm certain not a soul among them would wish to see this facility erased from the world, and they don't deserve to be abandoned simply for carrying out their duty. And besides, Hephaestus has secrets yet untold, secrets that would be buried if Pandaemonium were reduced to rubble. I mean to uncover the truth behind his words, the truth of my mother. While Lahabrea was quick to dismiss his claims, I failed to see what Hephaestus would gain by fabricating such a story. All I was told of my mother's death was that she perished in an accident. No one would say more. It was almost as if they feared saying more, in fact. Even if it was not Lahabrea that dealt the final blow, we've seen for our own eyes how quickly he can condemn others to die. I only wish to know at last what befell her. What do you think, Claire? Does the Lahabrea you know have any regard for the lives of others, or will he carry out his duty with another's blood on his hands? Well, the Lahabrea I know was nuts. He once used my ally as a vessel for his own twisted ends. I gotta be honest here. I mean, I have no idea what he might be like in this age. Ooh, probably shouldn't have said that. This age? Just how long has it been since you last met? Regardless, I'd like you to try and view him as he is now. Another opinion would be much appreciated. It is plain that there is much to consider. Thank you, Claire. It's easy for me to get carried away by emotion when he's concerned. We should focus on the task at hand, proving to Lahabrea that we are capable of saving Pandaemonium and its keepers. The most convincing way to do that will be to regain control of Abyssos. Although I'm loath to admit it, he would know more about those depths than any of us, and seeing as how we require every advantage we can afford... Claire, would you speak to him for us? He seems to have a special interest in your capabilities, and may deign to help at your suggestion, if only to see what you can do. Researchers of different layers seldom contact one another unless work is involved, and I know next to nothing about the keyword of Abyssos. Any morsels of information Lahabrea can offer would be a boon. Yeah, that's true. I really don't know what to think of this, Lahabrea. Personally, I think that we should destroy Pandaemonium, but we should rescue the warders first. So once they're rescued, then we can focus on just, I don't know, just destroying the entire place. That way we don't need to worry about this happening again. Erechthonios appears to have a deep trust in you, and Elidibus tells me you have shared some relation to Azem. Your unusual ether does not mark you as a familiar. It is unlike anything I have seen, even among the countless concepts I have observed. To think that I would encounter an existence I could not create by my own hand, Azem never ceases to surprise. The previous Azem was much the same, and taking the entirety of the star into consideration, she came to hold dear emotions and people that a more logical mind would have discarded. This made her act in her own self-interest more often than not. Just as you and Elidibus have conducted yourselves in this matter, the true danger of Azem's nature is its tendency to infect all those she comes into contact with. Hemixelk said much the same. Trust that I shall do naught that would violate my duty. And yet you so frivolously invoked your authority as emissary to justify this little excursion. It matters little, however, only your deeds can speak for you now. You wish to know more of Abyssos, I take it. Although I no longer have control over its many functions, I can yet sense what creations lie within. The chief keywords reach as far indeed. Well then, what do we have to look forward to? I sense no creations of note. Perhaps they have been made into fodder for experimentation, or perhaps they've been transferred into the deeper circles. Yet Hephaestus would never allow you safe passage. He has left a trial for you to overcome. I speak of Hegemone, Keyword of Abyssos. Although her presence is stained with marks of corruption, it is unmistakable. I knew her as a woman gifted in magic and blessed with a highly logical mind. While I can sense those qualities within her still, there is something else at work. If I had to hazard a guess, I would say that's because she's already been twisted into a Hemitheos, doubtless against her will. Claire, Themis, we must rescue her from that cruel fate, and if we cannot, we can at least seal her away until we find a means to undo the damage. Your allies make you bold, Erechthonios. I very much look forward to seeing how far they carry you. You can tell from their stubbornness that they're related. Okay, so yes, we have Circle 6 open. Hegemone was a woman of reason and logic. She would never be swayed by Hephaestus' wretched schemes. I hope she has not been made to suffer overmuch. Let us not change a strategy that has served us so well thus far. Bring Hegemone and heal Claire, and Erechthonios and I shall inter her when the time is right. Now we prove our strength. Only then can we free the other warders and unveil the truth hidden in Pandaemonium's shadows. Alright, I mean, I'm all for it. Okay, the sixth circle. Oh, that was fast. Really wasn't expecting that. Alright, so we are heading straight into the sixth circle. And just like I've said before many times, I have no idea what I am doing. I'm just going in completely blind and hoping I don't screw up too badly. Whoa. It's like spider webs. Whoa. That's a cool design. Oh man, not only is her design badass, I love this music. Abyssos is my charge, and I shall not shirk my duty. Be swept away in a flood of ether. Yeah, and if I remember correctly, I think Hegemone was, the Greek goddess of blooms, I think? I'm trying to remember, and I'm just following what everyone else is doing. Yeah, I think that Hegemone was the Greek goddess of, like, I think autumn plants or something? Something to do with growing, I know that. We're doing good so far. Is that like a snake or something like coming out of her back? What is that? Rot from the inside out. Oh, what's this? What's this? I don't like this. What is this? Also parasite attack. Ooh! Got something growing out of our back? What the hell? I don't know. I can't move. Oh, I've seen this before. Yeah, I've definitely seen this before. Where have I seen this before? I think it was like in Amdapur? I don't remember that. That was freaky. We actually had one of those parasite things growing out of our backs. And eventually, like when the countdown goes down, like where we're standing, like directly in front of us, there's a cone-shaped AoE. Okay, and there are these things again. So these are easy to understand. You just stand in a place where they're not going to hit you. Yeah, so that part's easy. Waste away. Oh no, and I hate the spinning ones. I do. Okay. So hit with wind damage on one side and like poison, I guess, on the other. Oh no, the other tank just died. I just noticed that. Oh crap. Come on, focus on me. Oh, this again. Okay, I have a better idea of what to do here. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like the snake thing coming out of our backs. Okay, so... Ooh. Crap. Let's turn away. So that we don't hurt anybody. Oh, come on! I literally could not move. That sucks. Completely not my fault. We're already almost halfway down. You cannot measure against a keyword. Whoa, what's with those? What the heck? Oh, I see. Okay, so those switch spaces. Well, that just made it a little more confusing and painful, I guess. Not the word I was planning on, it just popped out. Okay, so we avoid those, avoid that. I think here? Damn it. I did again, but hey, at least I'm getting the idea. Yeah, I'm definitely have to run through these like a few more times before I actually, you know, master these fights. We'll get there though. Yeah, so far, like, no real major deaths going on yet. I don't like this. Okay, so let's see here. This side, no, okay, so this side should be safe. Well, it was safe, I just got hit by the wings again. Oh, crap. It's like with the Barbariccia fights, it's just whatever they can throw at you. I mean, I guess they figure that if we fought all the way up to this point, then we're not exactly beginners and they're not going to be taking it easy anymore. turn away. Hopefully the others do the same. Oh no, crap. Seriously? Oh no, that's okay. I was expecting it to move again. Okay, there we go. Yeah, everyone's on point this time. I don't like that one, so... Oh crap, all of them are just completely IDOEs except for this one. Alright, good. We're almost there. Yeah, and while I'm fighting here, I keep thinking about what Lahabrea said about Azim. And you know what? Despite his cold nature, I think he does like Azim. I really think he does. Yeah, so I guess it only makes sense that he would trust us, which is ironic because he apparently does not recognize us in the future. So I still don't know like the whole story behind this yet, but I gotta wonder, just move out of the way. I mean, which Lahabrea were we dealing with in the future, like during a Realm Reborn and through parts of Heaven? So was it the Lahabrea we met before, or Hephaestus? I honestly think it was Hephaestus, but at the same time, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm so lost here. I really hope that they clear this up, and I don't think we'll be getting all the answers anyway, at least not until patch after next. So it's in 6.4 that we'll get our answers. But come on, we've almost got it. Almost got it. She's stubborn. Oh crap, we just lost both of our healers too, so we couldn't have planned it better. Perfect timing. Oh, we got her! We really got her! I sound way more surprised than I should be. Oh, yay! But yeah, we won. So long as she lives, there is yet hope. Oh my god, I love this! I love these two. I wish that we could just take them back with us. It's so cute. Oh, did not expect that. So I'm pretty sure I will be getting the armor this time. Oh, that was fast. Okay, heading out. So, Lahabrea, what do you have to say now? As is to be expected, Erechthonios appears quite pleased with our victory. I'm sure he is. And you? I could sense from here that Hegemone has been contained. The effect of Hephaestus' tinkering is even more dire than I had imagined. We've won! The keyword is sealed away, and alive this time. Lahabrea can't deny us now. Yep, I have to agree with that. Alright, so the next quest, what is it? Servant of Violence. That sounds dark. But I think we'll leave that for next time when we take on the next circle. So thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for joining me here, and I'm sure that we're all going to be looking forward to some crazy revelations that are going to undoubtedly be coming next. So until next time, everyone, take care.